Well, today marks day 6, which is Tsu to Kyoto. It's 110 kilometers. Bit of climbing in it through those hills, so it's going to be a good day. Look at it, absolutely perfect day. The wind's gone, and last night we had a fantastic experience. We were washing our clothes at a laundromat, and this guy turns up on a bike, and we sort of had a little bit of exchange about bikes, although there's quite a big language barrier. Anyway, we finished our washing, got it dry, and we were just about to go and find somewhere to put the tents up, and he pulls up in a car and he gets out Google Translate, and he asks us if we want to stay the night. So that was Rio and what was his wife's name? Oh, it'll come back to me. But yeah, so they put us up the night, fed us, Rio took us to a onsen. They gave us breakfast. It was just like the most humbling experience, and just amazing when you meet people like that. Such fantastic hosts, and yeah, just it was quite an experience. So that was our highlight last night. Yeah. Anyway, time to head off. Another narrow street through a traditional village. Just amazing, the gardens. All those trees have been sculptured by hand and encouraged to grow in a certain way. Look at all that tile. So much detail. It's amazing. If you came on a bus, you wouldn't come through here. You'd be on a boring highway. This is the way you see Japan, by cycling. You got to earn it, but it's worth it. Starting the first climb of the day. It goes up to 376 meters, and it's a 6.5 km climb. Okay, so we just came through that tunnel, and it is long. Probably could be 2 k's maybe. It's I think you can do the pass. See here on the other side, you'll see it to your left. So I think you do a pass and you go up over, like over there. And that would be the smarter thing to do. And when you come out, this road here will be on your right. Because we went through, It was almost at the end, and this car came through, no lights, and he obviously didn't see us. He passed me within maybe a hand's width, and then his mirror actually clipped Shane. It's like, man, that was close. So I recommend, if you're ever doing this, to take the little pass over the top. It's a bit more climbing, but a lot safer. There is like a footpath thing in there, but I think it's a bit too narrow to ride a bike on, and you're liable to fall off and land on the road, which is about 2 feet curb, so you could get quite hurt and run over. Hey?
What?
Yeah, looks alright. Looks like a wing mirror hit it.
I think I got it on film.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was videoing, but I had it in my case, so I might get to hear it.
So we just got to this shrine called the Fujikawa Ginger Shrine. That's pretty amazing. Amazing woodwork and stonework. Incredible. We're probably doing everything wrong, hopefully. If we're in cycle shoes, maybe. Beautiful. And look at that big bell up there. And you see people tying prayers, I think they're prayers onto that road. Pretty cool. Oh, we just had our second climb today. Yeah, it's lovely. A bit cooler in here. Much less traffic. We saw some monkeys or some baboons earlier, but they ran off pretty quick, so we weren't able to get some footage of them. I think they were baboons because they didn't have a tail. On climb number 4 of 5 today, back on the main road. This one's not too long. I think it was like 1.5 k's or something. And we're about 60 k's into the ride, so we're sort of crossed over to the Shiga Prefecture, Kyoto City. So we're riding through this area here, and there's a lot of pottery shops around, so this stuff's quite big. And we're not far from Kyoto. Once we get through the that pass up there, that's the downhill run. These tea farms here, they are, that truck. Hang on. They're Ujitarawa tea. Fujikawa tea. This is the last pass into Kyoto.
big climb up through here. Really walking. That's how it's done.
Ah, it's coming through the gates of Kyoto. That was a bit of a weird one. We got to the top up there where that archway was, and then the tracks, you know, the routes had kept going, and we got to a dead end. And it turns out we had to bush crash down this, well, poorly maintained bush track. So that's what we did, and we come out there. Wow, you have to love the Japanese for their civil engineering. Huge. Why can't we have stuff like that in New Zealand? Oh, it's such a nice way to come into Kyoto down this road. I don't even know what it is, but we're following the dam, and you see it's so green, and look at all the green in the hills, and it's amazing. Beautiful roads. It's actually only a 40km/h speed limit here, and one of the things I haven't mentioned about riding in Japan is you can ride like this. Look, I'm on the bloody edge of the road here. There's no glass. They don't throw bottles on the road, and you don't get flat tires. It's one huge difference between Japan and New Zealand. And if we had a little bit more courtesy, because there's a lot of courtesy here, bikes and cars would mix very, very well, and people would be able to ride this far over without worrying about crap in the gutter. Yeah, that's spillway. Look at those floodgates there. Yeah, so we just rode through that valley there, following that lake, and we got to the dam here. And there's a nice idea of a drop. Quite a drop. And you look over that side, that's a drop. And there's the power generation down there, and we may end up crossing that bridge, who knows.